Well, I think it's a short-term and a long-term issue, though. In short term, I'm more optimistic about we will be able to reach deal at the end of 90 days, because there's a lot of room to negotiate, right? And China don't want to fight with the United States, so I think we'll be able to reach a trade deal. But trade issues have a long spectrum, right? There's trade issues, IP protections, market opening issues, technology transforms, and SOEs, free competition, all those issues. So all the other issues were remaining there. So I'm more concerned the trade war will move to tech war.
And do you think if we get this agreement from China when it comes to the trade balance, then how long does the extended tech war go on as you see it?
Well, I think the tech war is always behind. By the way, the deal will not solve the U.S. trade issues because U.S. have a trade deficit for 3% in the past decades, right? I expect to see us continue to have a trade deficit in 3%. But China's trade surplus run from 10% to today 1.2% in the next few years may run into deficit. So the question is, what happened in the after 2 years? The U.S. still have such a trade deficit, right? I mean, so this issue will not solve U.S. trade issue.
It's harder to put a number, though, on the impact of the tech fight, if you will, because with tariffs, you can estimate what that will do to the economy. Yeah. But with tech, are we talking about an issue of more limited market access, companies having to reorient supply chains? I mean, what is the big economic toll here?
I think obviously number one is the supply chain. Well, you will change the whole supply chain. I recall when Trump announced 25% tariffs on 200 billion Chinese exports, all the capital flow stopped overnight, right? Because people don't know where to invest. It will change the whole supply chain. I think that's one thing. But the second issue is really the confidence issue. Right. The psychology, is really changed if you have a deal, because technical world is the most interconnected world, right? The U.S. capital moving to, everywhere, Chinese capital moving today. I can tell you, after the Huawei events, all the Chinese money flow to Silicon Valley stops. And no U.S. money want to invest in China either.
Do you think this is a temporary thing? If the Huawei case gets resolved, is that all forgotten? Or you think this is the norm going forward?
Depends. I think that situation will last for a while. That's my concern. Because the tech, by definition, is global public goods, right? I mean, we need everybody to work together. It's a more open platform in the past decades, right? If tech sector get into isolated, separate by two countries, I would think they will have a very big damage to the whole world.
And it does hit at this issue of the lines between national security and tech concerns really being blurred here. I mean, do you think that is going forward? Are we going to be talking about the likes of Apple having to change all their sources coming from China because of these national security concerns?
Yeah, national security is always the issue, right? Technically, you can solve this issue, in fact, because boil it down to the technical natures, you can find whether it's national security or not. But when you put everything on the national security issues, it makes things difficult to negotiate, and it also makes it difficult to estimate the impact on the people's confidence.